In Batman Dark Patterns, as a police officer is thrown out of an apartment building, his body would be examined by Dr. Serica. Now, during the autopsy, the doctor notes that his body shows elevated signs of histamine levels. Batman would meet Commissioner Gordon outside of the apartment building known as Bledin Towers. Gordon informs Batman that the police officer that was thrown from the building had a partner, and a message was relayed from inside the building stating, "No cops." Batman spots an open window on the fifth floor. Batman grapples up the building and proceeds to make his way inside. As Batman makes his way through the building, you would see several strange writings on the wall that include "ding ding," "knock knock," "bounce bounce," "scritch scratch." Now, as it turns out, this building is strange because all those writings are sounds emanating from somewhere inside the building. As Batman investigates the building, he thinks to himself that Bledin Towers was designed as public housing post-war. Now it sits as a relic of an age where it seemed like those down on their luck might actually be provided for by the state. Batman deduces that the quickest way to find her would be to put the fear of God into whoever took her. But as Batman walks through the building, for a second, he thinks he hears two dumbasses talking shit from right above him. Batman makes his way to the floor where the guys were seemingly standing, hoping to question the guys. But upon reaching the floor, Batman finds nothing. A strange man opens the door to let Batman know it's the building's architecture. Sounds bounce around the building and seem like they're coming from one place when in reality they're coming from somewhere else. But elsewhere in the building, a man sits on his couch watching TV. His wife is in the kitchen seemingly trying to listen to something, but he makes his way to the kitchen feeling disrespected about his wife ignoring him. But as he scolds his wife, two men come into his apartment to let him know the Batman is here. The men tell him to let the boss know, but a strange puppet sits on the floor stating that he's not happy one bit. As Batman continues through the building, he contacts Dr. Serica for information. Dr. Serica can't deduce what floor he was thrown from due to complications when talking about terminal velocity, but he does see evidence of multiple impact wounds. Batman deduces that he must have bounced upon being thrown out the window, but as Batman makes his way towards the upper floors, he's confronted by a man holding a puppet that tries to spray him with a hailstorm of bullets. The puppet uses the voice of Albert Wesker, but in reality, it's the ventriloquist. Batman rushes the goons, pinning him and the ventriloquist against the wall. Batman slams the guy into the ground while crushing the puppet. But as Batman picks the guy up in order to interrogate him, he starts hearing multiple voices coming from all around the apartment, letting him know that the show is about to begin. Now, as Gordon and the GCPD wonder what's going on inside, Gordon tells one of the cops to look out as the goons start spraying them with a hailstorm of automatic gunfire. As the GCPD look up in horror, the goons appear to have spray painted a face across the building. Meanwhile, inside the building, Batman is face down with a small army of goons, all donning automatic weapons. To be continued.